Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Makakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is Jaquab out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 11. It says, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to man of understanding, nor yet favor to man of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. All right, and more so the purpose of that scripture that I would like to emphasize on is the scripture, or the aspect of the scripture where it says the race is not given to the swift. So, obviously brothers see prophecies boiling, as the apostle Rakal says, popping like popcorn. It's just from the pestilence to the uproar, sedition among man. It's really the Bible is a living book, and the prophecies are speaking. But more so than, because I understand that brothers are up to date with the prophecies, I'm sure, but more so, how are we supposed to maintain ourselves in these times is, the angle that I want to touch on in this lesson. Because, we can, we see the prophecies taking place, but what are we doing to prepare ourselves, to, at self-examination in time of distress and despair? Because truly and honestly, these prophecies are going to happen, and everything is predestined. But, the prophecies, they're going to happen regardless. They're written. But are we going to be found on the left or right side of the fence? Because we can very well be swallowed up into these plagues and destruction if we are not walking in an upright spirit, So, let me see. This is the book of let me see here. All right, this is the book. It's John chapter 4, verse 36. It says, he that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto life eternal. Right. So, you're reaping, sowing and reaping is a process of doing the work, doing the work, the will of the Heavenly Father. So prophesying, being brotherly, handling your business as a man, being diligent, being a hard worker, being humble. We get another scripture to actually complement that. This is the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. It says, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. So once you start doing this work, man, you can't, look back and deviate back into the world, because that's showing a lack of consistency and dedication. And the Lord deserves more than that, Simple as plain. All right. So I'm going to get, this is Matthew's. This is Matthew's chapter 10, verse 22. Where it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Right, so in these hours that's about to come, that are descending upon us, we're going to be hated by, family, friends, people that don't know us. We're going to be looked upon as a villain of the society, because this world cannot, receive us. All right, it says, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. We're going to get a precept for that. It says, this world is not, on the same frequency as us, so they can't comprehend us. All right? And this is one of the most heavy scriptures to me that Yahweh Shah said. This actually complements what I just brought forth. This is John chapter 8, verse 23. And he said unto them, ye are from beneath, and I am from, it says, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, and I am not of this world. Whew. Gosh, what a statement. Just piercing the souls of the Sadducees and Pharisees and the hypocrites of his time. I'm going to read that again. It says, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. So this world can't receive us because they are from beneath. They are of the degenerate mirth or the degenerate scum of this earth, man, because they wicked as hell and they coming against their elect. And they're going to be simplified into ashes, man. Because because they're not, that's just how it was written, man. I'm going to read that one more time. It says, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. That's why these people can't understand us. And that's why ultimately the Lord's going to destroy them, man. The scripture says the Lord made this world for many and the world to come for few. All right? The Lord's not dealing with these people. So regardless, they're going to come against us like they came against the apostles, the prophets of old, man. All right? But we got to maintain our post regardless of the circumstance. All right? This is Matthew's. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 22. Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Right, so yeah, we've been laboring, or we had this liberty and this and that, but in the time of distress, in Jacob's trouble, which obviously is around the corner, man, all right, are we going to endure in that time when that pressure and that heat is on us? The famine and the pestilence and, the mark of the beast. All right, that's what we have to examine. We have to examine ourselves. Because, brothers are excited for these prophecies to be unraveling, but are you spiritually and mentally prepared to undergo the depths of darkness and the shadow of death in its finest essence, in his lowest degree? All right, only to be risen up and established as joint heirs of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, if we be of that number, Lord willing. I'm going to finish it up with Revelations. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which is the testimony of Yahushua. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So the Lord is not going to allow us to, if we do his will, he's not going to allow us to take that chip, whether it be by, divine intervention to deliver us from those circumstances, or by us holding our post and not capitulating to death. Regardless, the Lord is going to protect us from capitulating ourselves and our souls to Satan. All right? It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? So it's going to come upon everybody, this mark of the beast, this RFID chip. All right. Now this is verse 11. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And we don't want anybody to compromise our reward that the Lord has prepared for us. So we have to hold fast to this doctrine, to the truth, and to our integrity. That Lord willing, we are seen fit to enter into the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua rest and be at peace. So Lord willing, this lesson was an exhortation and edification to you sincere laborers. I'm gonna give all praise and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Hashem Ruach HaKadosh. Shalom. Keep the faith. Mawaf Baba, Kwamba Khayayam.